what the UK wants from people is the initial realization that this person is really big. And I feel like someone like me and him, where we're gonna get most of our buzz is back home in Africa and Nigeria.
People would be saying, how can they support the channel? Chiso by Chiso. I've got tops, got hoodies, I've got the Dragon Ball Z tees, like the Pain and Full Star tees. You lot can support, buy some of the merch. I'll be able to churn out more content. This one I'm just waiting by myself for the moment, and I'll bring out more colours. Please support. Welcome back. New episode featuring Dice and Moses. You're not gonna like this one still. Dice and Moses are too funny. Proper bands through the whole thing. Like I don't know how many times I was laughing from beginning to end. They both got big YouTube channels. Yeah, hope you like this episode. Stay tuned. Also, some more love. We're like a month away. My big birthday bash. That's gonna be my biggest ever event. Please come down. Please come support. Please come and have fun. There's gonna be a lot of rides there. We got like 3 rides this year. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. So yeah, see you there.
I like the fact that you lot film outside. Yeah. Because like, most podcasts are very professional in a professional space, and you're kind of forced to act a certain way. I feel like when you're outside in a very casual place like this, you just feel like you're just chilling.
Relax.
Yeah, man. Makes me so much better.
No, that was the whole setup point. I wasn't trying to be like a podcast. A lot of times we're just training. Yeah. We're training and talking. Like when we first started earlier on, more time the man would be in the background training. You know what I mean? So like you would have had like hacks. Hacks usually would only just give like 1 or 2 lines. So he would be in the background lifting. Like there's always something going on. Then in between, if Gabriel's talking to someone, I'll be there as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's how it first started. But recently we've been doing more talking than training.
I think the first time I discovered you guys, it wasn't even through Joyce. It was way before Joyce. Yeah. And then I saw Joyce on you guys' channel. I was like, well, these men are valid. Because before, I think I'm on the whole fitness thing, innit?
Yeah.
So I told you that.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, so I told you that I've seen your app before. Yeah. So when I saw it, I was thinking, wait, I recognize that Chiso, like I recognize that name, innit? Yeah. So I clicked on it, and I think the first topic you guys were talking about, I was actually watching it with my girl, and it was so interesting because we were just having a conversation about that topic. Yeah. Like I think a few days ago. Yeah. So I watched it till the end. And normally when I'm with my girl, we have this situation where I don't like watching what she likes. So she doesn't like watching what I like. So we just go on YouTube and we just watch anything. Yeah. Second episode, third episode, I was like, right, these men are cool. And then the next day, literally, I just saw Joyce on it. Like, I'm subscribing. Like, these men are valid. Like,
that's proper joke. Like, I think I've been watching you lot stuff from a while still. I first caught onto your channel when you just on mostly fitness. So that's way back. Way back, you know what I mean? Then after I just start seeing more the viral content. And I was just like, you've kind of transitioned and blended into other lanes, and it's just mad.
I think my main issue with fitness was that I realized that a lot of people that just do fitness content, they tend to saturate themselves to the point where you only know them for fitness.
You're stuck in a box?
Yeah, exactly. And then anything else you do, it's kind of like, no one really cares. Just tell us about how to lift and so on and so forth. So, because I remember the time that I dropped a vlog. So, when I first started YouTube, it was like meal prep, how to stay fit. Yeah.
How many years have you been in YouTube now?
About 2 years now.
Yeah, 2?
No, 3 years now.
Maybe 2, 3 in it.
Yeah, it's not been long though. It's like 2.5 years.
How many years?
I've probably been in it for about a year and a bit. So I only started because of him.
Yeah.
Literally.
That is mad. Because yours is what, like at 40k now?
Yeah, 40k.
That's mad.
So,
it was just, like I said, it was just a fitness thing. Yeah. And then I was like, you know what, let me just try to do a vlog. No one cared. Like, like 3k views, and some guy was like, you know what, someone commented on and some guy was like, bro, like just drop some videos about workout. And I can tell it was an American guy. Because the way he said it was so rude. Yeah. I was like, okay, cool, you know what, let's just stick to this fitness thing. And I realized that I can't just keep doing this because there's only so many times you're going to tell someone to lift like this. Because I know when I go to the gym, my workouts, they're not all the same, but I don't have that many workouts. Like,
bro, a lot of people don't understand, it's repeating the same thing over and over and over over time, you're just changing little variables, maybe more weight, maybe doing a drop set, a superset.
Thank you.
But your compounds are basically gonna stay the same over and over.
But you know what kills me about all this fitness stuff, yeah, is when I start seeing some mad angles. I'll be seeing people do some mad things. You're literally. I think I must see one guy do one handstand, but he had like a dumbbell, like a dumbbell attached to his thing. They're doing push-ups. I'm thinking, what does that work on?
Nothing.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
You're just tired.
A lot of people are so dramatic with fitness that they'll tell you, oh, you gotta do. Obviously, fair enough. To be honest, yeah, I'm one of those guys, isn't it? I believe in angles. I feel like, for example, things like calves, yeah, you gotta hit different angles to hit different parts of the muscle. But some things you actually don't need to do. Like some of it is just a drag. Like you see something that say, okay, when you do triceps, you gotta like turn your body 62 degrees. Like you don't. Honestly, like it's just a drag. Like
man brings out a ruler, start measuring everything.
It's like finger tutting and stuff. Like it's just there's no need. There's no need for all of that, man.
I have to change my content quickly. I feel like.
So how fast did it take you to change over?
Not long, you know. To be honest, I was more of a personality guy. Fitness is just something I used to do for myself. I didn't really care about the whole, you know, training people and getting people. I didn't really care about that. I was more of a personality because we used to do like a lot of content on Snap. So it started off with, what was it, rates?
It was either rate, no, story time.
Story time. So I used to tell a lot of story times on my Snap. And that's how my Snap kind of got popping a bit, and people used to be like, oh bro, like tell this on YouTube, like let people laugh, like go on YouTube or so on and so forth. So then I think the first thing that started taking off for me was my story times, because I've been doing them anyways. Like there was one that I even told again, I've told it on Snap before, but I told it again. And then people started saying, oh, you're actually funny, like you're actually entertaining, you're hilarious. And I was like, okay, cool. What else can we do? What else can we do?
It's mad though, because like them times when you're first starting things like YouTube, you don't really know what goes into it. Like you don't know that first of all, like you can spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours recording content, but it might not bang. People don't actually care about it. Like
so
it's actually quite jarring. But one thing that I'd say that was good about us is that because we was like all close, very close knit, like and we stayed in our uni house, it was like, let's step out, let's just do this, let's just bang it. So it just made the whole transition of it like even smooth, if you get what I'm saying. So that's even why I even started, because it was like I kept featuring on this guy's channel and they were just like, bruv, you're funny, you know. And I'm thinking to other people, like to the man them, I'm just like, look, I'll crack a joke here and I'll be like, hey, I'll say my whatever, and I make them laugh, cool. But to other people, I'm just like, how can I even make you laugh? Like I'm not a comedian, I don't do stand up, do you know what I'm saying? Like that's nothing. So then I was just like, I think it was what video was it? I don't even know what video it was. That I was just like, you know what, after this I'm just gonna start.
I can't even remember. I feel like you was just more vibe on YouTube.
Because I used to see you on his channel. It was you, him, and NK all the time. Then all of a sudden, I see your channel pop up. I see NK's channel pop up. I was like, right, everyone just
hopping on.
Everyone's hopping on.
That's the thing about YouTube. I feel like once you do it with your guys or you do it with people, and then they hop on, it's so hard to distinguish other people from like other channels. Like for example, if me and him drop a video at the same time on his channel or my channel, if they watch mine, they're most likely gonna get recommended to watch his. So it kind of helped all of us at that time. So we was all just doing the exact same thing, like around the same time. So it was like you finish watching my video, and if you liked man, you're most probably gonna try to see, let's see what's on his. And go there.
That's smart. That's proper smart. That makes sense. What would you say is your most viral videos that you lot have done?
I say it's the prank of my mom still, because obviously like for those that don't know, obviously I prank my mom a little bit, innit? A little bit.
I said a little bit. The woman is going through it.
Yo, I gotta say a little bit, because the way that like pranks work, like obviously some people, because you actually have to take your time out, plan. Like for me, I can never release a terrible prank. Like I'm not here to just do it for the views or just release terrible content. I gotta make sure that everything is calculated. Otherwise, it's not gonna make sense. So where I kind of knew I kind of had it was even before any of the other pranks. It was the pranks that I think I started dropping this year, innit? I think it was in January. I took like a 3-month break off YouTube, innit? Because sometimes YouTube is
don't that just kill your channel?
You'd think. No, but the funniest thing is you'd think. But the thing about YouTube, and this is the thing that people don't really understand, once you kind of have a big platform, you've got the subscribers, everything's going, it does really only take that one great video. Like if you actually have one good video that just takes off, then it can really do its thing, innit?
Yeah.
And where I kind of like, I'd say benefited from that this year was that obviously I dropped the prank on my mum, and then someone took like a 15-second clip of it and then put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then when they put it on TikTok, that sound now started go. I literally was waking up to my mum's voice all over my FYP in it. Yeah, bare people was like, I'm thinking, what's going on? Like, I literally listened to this woman waking up. I'm now seeing her on my phone. Like, what's going on? Yeah, the thing was started off at like maybe 300 videos. From there, 2K, 4K. In fact, before I knew it, it had touched I think 1 mil on the person that had dropped it on their channel, and then all the other blog pages in Nige started posting.
When the blog pages in Nige start, you know, when blog pages post anything,
bro, you know that you've gone back, bro.
You've done a good content. Can't lie.
What would you say? What blogs you've been trying to avoid? Because I remember they were trying to get you on Shadeborough. Bro, when I saw that, I thought, oh.
I realized one thing about the UK. They're very like, you can't just be doing well for too long. How dare you? Like, who are you to be doing well for so long? You kind of have to have something. That situation was very silly. Really and truly, I'm not really the type to work with like universities, because obviously that period of time was like the take me out for all unis. They do this every single year, innit? Yeah. And I'm not really the type to like host things. Yeah. But I just thought I'd give one uni a chance, and that was what uni was it? What was the area? It was very, very far from me anyways. Yeah. And I just thought, okay, cool, I'll do it for free and everything. Yeah. And then I did it and I loved it. Yeah. So I started accepting other unis, and Nottingham was one of the ones that I accepted as well for a fee. Yeah. I'm not gonna go through the whole story shebang, but if you pay me money by accident, let's be real. If you actually send me money twice by accident, in my head, there's no urgency for me to be like, oh my god, here you go, sorry, take your money. That's not what's going through my head, because my bank account is not something that's screaming, oh my god, you've been paid twice. Plus, I was getting paid similar amounts by like other like unis from the ones I worked with. So in my head, I'm not even thinking it was you. I was just thinking, oh, maybe another uni paid me. So when they tried to do that, and I saw it, and I just saw Shadeborough try to flip it into something, and I said, Shadeborough, you're doing what you do best. Whoever's there typing it, you're a hard worker. Congratulations. Because that's what they do. Like, I was just laughing that day. I was thinking, you want to do me. And it's really, really demotivating, because it's so hard to not look at the comments, because you try to tell yourself, I don't care. But then you just see that one person saying, he's so poor. If I could just punch everyone right now.
They're trying to make how their AdSense is not banging right now.
Don't punish you guys, man. No, man. It's funny though, man. That's just the UK for you, though, man, isn't it? Like that's where I feel like, when it comes to YouTube, if you aim to blow up here, you have to just do a lot of, I won't say beggy things, but you gotta make a lot of fake friends and whatever. But I don't think our vision is here.
We've never done that. That's one thing about us. We've never really cared about the industry too much, and it sounds so bad. Yeah, like it sounds so bad. Like we've never really cared about knowing everyone. Obviously, I get invited to a lot of things with so many different like companies, with Vamp, with Boohoo, and so on. I meet so many different people, and it's great because it's like, oh, another content creator and so on and so forth. But I see the way some of them react to it. This is like their social life. They're so happy to meet other people, and to us, it's kind of like we're just happy doing us. Like, if you guys like us, you like us. If don't like us because we've gone out of our way to link up with this other person to create some sort of content. Just like us for us. So I think that's one thing that just kind of puts us away. So when I see myself on things like Shadeborough, I'm just like, bro, like, that's not me. I'm not part of that industry. Like, get me out of that rubbish. And I'm just a cool South guy that just wants to make content and make people laugh.
No, I could see, like, even like when I met you, I could tell, like, I was like, you lot kind of just keep to yourself properly and just kind of stay away from everything. Like even that day, like you could see like everyone else was trying to run into the other room. And we were just all, we were just all in the quiet room, not really caring. And I was just laughing. I was like, right, these men are similar.
There was three of us. And we bought 3 girls, like, we're good, we don't need no one else.
Like, how many drinks as well?
You get the bar with doing free drinks. I don't, what's my own? I'm not trying to, like, if I see Burna Boy and it's not going to do anything to me. Like,
you're going to not wash this hand again. I hate them people. I'm never going to wash this hand ever again.
Burna Boy shake my hand. But I was laughing because that other room was tiny and everyone was trying to just kill themselves to get in. I was just like, no, I'm cool, man. I stayed outside, listened to the music.
I mean, eventually we got in and we left like, literally 2 minutes later. So hot, so packed. You can see people just trying to. You know what I mean? They're just forcing their way in.
You didn't see the second bit after that.
No.
So after, there was downstairs, there was a smaller room now.
Oh my days.
And
It couldn't get smaller than that.
And no, it got smaller, bro. And literally only a third of the people were invited.
Yeah.
So I've gone in there now, and Damson, Diddy, everyone's in there. The room was tiny. I was in there 2 minutes. I walked out. I didn't tighten my band. Took it off. Gave it to some random girl. I said, "Yeah, go enjoy your night." She's like, "Oh, you good already?" I said,
Yeah, it's not worth it.
"It's not worth it. Like, I'm not here to be."
Yeah. Do you get like it's too
Standing on the table like this. Oh my God, Diddy! I was like, no, out.
I literally saw some people doing acrobatics.
Yeah.
They wanted to make sure they got that snap.
Yeah.
Of course. I was one of them, but I can't lie. I battled my way in, bro. I battled my way in, bro. I'm gonna get a little snap, but I did it. Bro, my toes have never stretched this far, bro.
Wait till you were like this.
My guy, we grew up together.
I had to get it, man.
The Lagos gang.
You're like that, man.
I just don't appreciate it. I just feel like for me to have to do that, like I'm not living a true life myself. Killing myself for a snap, it's just not worth it.
But what the one thing that I actually felt that day that I missed out on was J Hus, man.
Yeah,
that guy, I don't care how he made me look. If I had to grow wings, I
actually saw him walk past me. I saw him walk past me. I was like, right, like you know, like you're just looking, like I know that face. Then I was like, oh. Then you heard on the mic, J Hus in the building. I was like, oh shit.
Man, he's letting us down right now, man. I swear.
He needs to drop something, man. He's just mocking everyone still.
Just like, obviously, I like the Burna Boy feature.
Yeah.
I respect it, but you know, come on, man. A project from him right now.
We'll do a Mazda. We need it.
The UKC, man.
We need it.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired, man.
I feel like he will drop though, and I feel like when he drops, we're all gonna appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
We will.
And it's a good technique, but it's a bit annoying, man.
Them little gaps that they just taking it as an artist, man.
But I can't like, violate it because he's actually coming outside. Like you left your house to come to this Burna Boy thing. No one has seen or heard from you for a long time, and you came to this, which means you're perfectly fine. Your legs are working, your arms are working, your mouth is working.
At least
you even still made a track with Burna Boy. Drop an album, man.
He's doing enjoyment. The money must be money.
It
You
must
know,
be
when the
long,
money is long, you just don't care.
It's true though.
Yeah.
Like, I think I even saw how I think it was Dave that was saying that if he'd never released any more music, then he could live off location for the rest of his life. Like,
That's mad.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy because I think I don't know if you know another artist called Dig That.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously he stopped dropping a lot of music. He was hot for a second.
Yeah.
He was dropping, and he made some crazy purchases, ass gold chain. Everyone's thinking this guy's probably gonna run out of money, but he said something as well, and he was like, "Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. All these other artists, they're just greedy. They just keep dropping because they want more money. They want more this and that from the label. But really and truly, they've made their big checks.
made the
Because after
checks,
you hit maybe a mil, 2 mil off of music, like it's like, some people don't look at music as I worked hard for it, but to some people it's like I'm just putting words together. I like it.
And if you're making the right investments as well.
Like really and truly, you don't need to. So I hear him in that sense where it's like, fam, if I want to take a breather, let me have my breather. But stop breathing. That's just
He's taking a breather enough.
Come on, man.
Because look, like for instance, like Wireless back this year and all of that, you would have thought that if he dropped something, you would have got
main
hella bookings.
Main stage everywhere.
Hella bookings.
Even off one song.
One song.
You, just one song.
Yeah.
I don't mind listening to everything else again.
Yeah.
Them boy pagan, them man are still pagans, trust me.
Because this year it seemed like watching like Wireless online and all these festivals, the Americans came here and cleaned up.
Did you go Wireless?
Nah. I went to. Nah, I used to go all the time.
Okay.
I went to. The only person I really wanted to see was Lil Baby. Yeah.
Yeah, he shot.
But you know what? I was shocked when he performed freestyle, like watching on YouTube. Everyone was rapping along word for word. I was like, right, that's a 2017 tune. That's before he actually proper boss internationally, but everyone was rapping word for word. I was like,
do you know what? I feel
why
like
this look
everyone
lit?
loves that guy a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone loves him a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a cult thing.
his thing is scary.
It's scary.
But that reminded me, you see when Roddy Ricch sang that song, what's it called? The Box.
Yeah.
Did you see the video?
Nah.
Basically, yeah. So the first line goes, wait, what's the line that cause you know why this is full of basically a lot of white people. And a lot of black people as well, but a lot of white people. So there was a part I was like, she sucked her so every single person said it. I was thinking, wait a minute, if I was there, single-handedly, everyone's gonna ban you.
You're literally just like, bro.
I'm thinking, Because you know what it is, yeah, you can see everyone shouting, we're gonna catch. I thought when that part got there, you would hear like a reduction of
yeah.
It was even louder. It was even louder.
I saw one white Britney Spears track. She sucked it. This is racism.
You know what's killing me the most shit is that whenever like the part of like any kind of mad slander would be said, yeah, no close-ups. It would just the whole thing would just go everybody. You just see it. Even go back to when you say, yeah, I'm the one that said it. Nah,
but I know for a fact
everyone,
bro,
they're smart.
It's so crazy, man.
But I mean, what can you blame them though, innit? Because I was still listening to this song, sit down, I enjoy it. I'm not gonna complain. Like at the end of the day, you know, I'm there to vibe, but you can't tell my man because if you tell him, you got to really tell every other man.
They're just there, just in the concert looking at him.
If I'm next to a white guy, I'm gonna look at you. I'm waiting for what? She suck. How much she suck, bro? Because I'm not letting that run. I swear.
That kind of stuff is
not possible, man. They cancel people so many like little things. And he's willing to get cancelled for one little. And you're telling me this guy wants to. No, it's not possible, man. You have to get in trouble.
Any big trips this year? I normally vlog the holidays and that.
We were supposed to go to a lot of places.
Croatia,
Portugal, Malta. Did you go to Malta?
No.
I feel like you would have gone to that.
No.
Yeah, Malta, but we couldn't go. A lot of situations with passport. It's all calm now anyways.
Yeah.
So now we're just planning to go to... We need to go to Amsterdam to see some of the
Amsterdam, France.
Yeah.
Nigeria.
We're going Nige again.
When?
End of this month. I'm going this month, but he's going to meet me there early next month.
First week,
so we're going to be there for a while this time. Because, you know, creating content back there is something else. Like, are you Nigerian or Ghanaian?
Yeah, I'm Nigerian, man.
So it's like,
man.
over there, life is so much easier, so much cooler, like so much chill.
It's more motivating as well.
Yeah, and like I feel like they support each other so much there.
Yeah.
And I always tell people like we tend to forget this is actually a British country. Like, this is not our country.
Yeah.
So no matter how much you become successful in this country, there's only so far you can go. Because the popularity here is actually mainly British. So it's like, yes, you can be an amazing YouTuber. Yes, you can be an amazing musician or whatever. But where most of your fan base is going to come is not from here. It's going to be from other countries outside, etc., etc. But I feel like right now, what the UK wants from people is the initial realization that this person is really big. And I feel like someone like me and him, where we're going to get most of our buzz is back home in Africa and Nigeria. Because when I did the Smash the Pass there, I literally messaged everyone that came like a night before. So I was in bed, I was like, let me film my Smash the Pass tomorrow. And I just DM'd like 10 girls and I DM'd like a few guys. Everyone pulled up the next day. In the UK, listen, I have to message like 30 girls just in case 20 cancels. And 20 will cancel.
They will.
You know what the laugh is?
They will.
20 will cancel.
Hey, you know what's bad? Last week I've messaged you and you was just like, yeah, I'll link up.
Yeah.
Certain people,
bro, you have to dig.
Dig.
I know what you mean.
You have to give them like 5 months notice. You have to message an agent or something.
Thank you.
Oh, let me see. At least time you know the person properly, you know. You know the person.
They're not doing anything.
They're not doing nothing.
Agents where? You got no agent, bro. You got no agent, man.
No, but like that's the thing I genuinely hear about.
I hate things like that, man.
Because people just get carried away. Like, yes, you're an influencer, yes, or maybe you dance, maybe you rap, maybe you do anything. Yeah, cool. You can not even put this management thing in your bio, but nothing is stopping you from replying. Like, just replying and just saying, okay, I can do this, I can't do this. Bro, simple.
I'll tell you how funny it is here. Like even the trip when we went to Atlanta. So like on the last day, imagine I message a girl, she's from here originally, but she's got a huge following, and I was like, oh, do you mind hollering at Aisha Diaz, see whether she's free? She was like, oh yeah, I could do tomorrow, straight away. But literally I had to message back and I was like, snap, we're flying out the same day and we don't know what time we're gonna come out of the party that we finished, but she was ready to go straight away. So I was like, Aisha Diaz got millions of followers, but she was just like, yeah, I'll do it. She's like, as soon as you vouch, that's your brethren, straight away. So it's a whole different mentality out there. Like even Ludacris's trainer, when he come out here, he was messaging me trying to link up, but I was the one who kind of flopped it because I was busy. But he was like literally iMessaging me saying, right, let's create content together. Remember George when I was saying but I was the one who was messing up because our schedule was like clashing, and he was staying the Warner Bros. Studios with Luda, and they was filming Fast and Furious. But I'm thinking to myself, these man don't owe me nothing, but they're trying to push you forward.
Man.
UK is hard. It's hard to get to people.
It's tough.
When I see in the comments, people are like, "Oh yeah, you should get so and so."
It's not easy.
I'm like, how do you know I know so and so? Well, they probably preed my Insta and see that so and so commented, but so and so will be like, bro, I need to do this for blah blah blah. They're my agent. I'm like, okay, your agent.
I go through that a lot, man.
I think the worst are the ones that you actually know, because obviously I do music as well. And obviously, earlier this year, like I went back to Nigeria to try to release my EP and everything. I released it and that. But before I wanted to release certain songs on there, people I know that do music, I know like they've caught their little buzz, whatever. I'm shouting, yo, bro, let's just hop on a song together, like nothing crazy. Like if my man did music, you would never tell me no, let's whatever. But he's terrible, so it's just the fact that okay, cool.
I've just never tried.
I just dropped it. He's terrible.
There's no need for that.
I can't even rely on him, and so I'm just thinking, alright, cool, brother. Like when you know, like I'm trying to do my thing with you as well. Like
just give me that
hit me back as well. Whatever, cool. They weren't. Everyone just has. You kind of have to give them a reason, and that's the thing I don't really like. Because why do I have to give you a reason to really support me?
You see out here, I realize there's like, like everyone waits for you to kind of blow. Yeah. Like being stuck in that midway of you're nearly there but not there. It's kind of like it's horrible. It's long because like you've got access to these people, but at the same time they're moving like. Yeah, what's my man kind of bringing to me?
Yeah,
like, what's
exactly.
the
value? That's what I was saying for us. Whenever we go places like Nige, I feel like things are so much easier there. So my plan anyways is to blow up there. And then come here, because I mean, I'm already in a good position right now, but become a lot bigger there. And then come here and it's like, this country, all you need is bargaining rights. Oh look, I already got this amount of numbers. I've already had this person, I've already had this. When you have those, they'll support you. But if you ain't got nothing, your portfolio is just, oh, I'm trying. No.
Bro, what's you, both of you, like, what are your channels averaging monthly views at the moment?
Do you know what, YouTube is up and down, innit? So it's like, so YouTube algorithm is very, very weird. I feel like a lot of people don't understand it. You don't just post and think you're gonna get the same thing all the time. So on a period of time where people are like not in school and they're all at home, it always goes high. Like mine always ranges from like 60 to 100K during those times, like on average. And then when it's like normal school period, like right now where people are still at school doing exams and so on and so forth, it averages down to like 30 to 40 to 50K.
What, per video?
Like per video. But it depends, because I know for a fact that if I drop a concept, which can be like anything like with a few people, like 4 guys, 5 girls and so on and so forth, I know that's gonna get me a minimum of like 100K. Then I have like my videos that I can always rely on. So like my story times, 60K minimum. My dating diaries, which is a concept that I came up with myself, that can like 100% get 100K. So it's like when I do my YouTube, I kind of mess around with, like I play around with the videos that I drop. So I have my consistent numbers that I drop, and then like the creativity of like a random video that I just hope does whatever it wants to do, and then like the big concepts that I can rely on big numbers on. So that's how it is with YouTube. It's very different.
I was laughing at that video where spin around, spin around, and spin again. I was like, keep spinning.
Bro, I wanted to drag it. I said, this guy, start hurting
him. Do you know what? I feel like even videos and stuff like that, because even me, like I don't feel like I have a specific thing that I would do. When it comes to YouTube, it's YouTube. Like however I feel, or whatever I think I want to do, I'm gonna just do it. Like that's literally what it is. Because even that video, was I meant to be the person that was even on the
initially, like it was supposed to be me going on the date. Do you get it? That was the initial plan. So he was supposed to be telling me what to do. But I was like, you know what? Just get you to do it instead. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to, like, I feel like my channel is so used to me always being the one lotion niggas and so on and so forth. I just thought I'd just flip on.
The topless ones all the time.
The
girl come to the house.
You know what it is? Those are another one of my, like, I can rely on the numbers with them. I can rely, and it's like, with YouTube, you need to know your algorithm, you need to know your audience, you need to know what you can give them and they're gonna like. Regardless of whatever people say, regardless, you need to know your people, because it kind of keeps you consistent even when you're not consistent. Because you're always gonna feed your audience what they want. And then you're then allowed to now, okay, cool, I've given them what they want, let me try something else, let me see what I can do. If you just want to try something else without giving them what they want, it never ends well. That's the problem about YouTube.
What would you say, for instance, is the first hardest growth for your channel? Like, was it a 1 to 50K or was it from 50 to 100?
Nah, he was flying still. You know what's mad? When he first started, I was thinking, give this guy 2 weeks, he's gonna drop this thing in it. He dropped. Then I think at first you did the Q&A, and then after I think we did got us all to go to some restaurant, and then we ordered for each other terrible food, that thing was one of the worst things ever, but that did really decent numbers, innit? And then from there it was like, I think he must have hit like 10K easy. I didn't take him nothing more than maybe a week.
My growth wasn't long.
Like it was like rapid. He touched.
So you hit 10K quickly.
Bro. I feel like what really made my YouTube stand out and grow very quickly was that I was always looking at other YouTubers, but people look at other YouTubers for different reasons. Some people look at different YouTubers and say, oh, let me try to do what they did. But I was always making sure I never did what was done before. So that's why I'd always be on YouTube. I subscribe to so many people watching their channel, making sure that I don't do what they do. So everything that I posted from like my come up to like, I guess like 100K, nothing was similar. If you go through my channel right now, you can't point me out a video that anyone has done very similar. I think it's only when I got comfortable, I was on like 100K subscribers, I was like, okay, cool. I can probably do some sit down videos now that everyone does. I can probably do some casual Q&As and so on and so forth. But before that, I was doing videos where I was teaching my friends how to speak Yoruba in the car. I was reacting to people's music. My story times, the way I told them was completely different. I had like a Nollywood introduction, like the way I spoke, the way I shouted, everything was different. That creativity allowed me to like stand out, and when you stand out as a YouTuber, you're forced to subscribe, because now you know that you're not going to get any other content from anywhere else that I give. So you're going to have to subscribe. You're not just going to watch it and go away. So that was my thing. The creativity was just took me off.